A quiet morning. In a small village surrounded by green trees and blue rivers, there lived a boy named Tom. Tom was 10 years old and loved to explore the world around him. Every morning, he would wake up early and go for a walk in a forest near his house. One day, while walking, he found an old, rusty key lying on the ground. It looked very special, so he decided to take it home. Tom showed the key to his best friend, Sarah. "What do you think this key opens?" asked Tom excitedly. Sarah smiled and said, "Maybe it opens a treasure chest. Let's find out." The two friends spent the whole day searching for something that the key might fit into. They checked every door, box, and lock they could find, but nothing worked. As the sun began to set, Tom felt disappointed. "Maybe this key doesn't open anything," he said sadly. But Sarah encouraged him. "Don't give up. Sometimes things aren't as easy as they seem. We just need to keep trying." That night, Tom dreamed of a magical door with the same shape as the key. When he woke up the next morning, he ran to the forest again. This time, he followed a path he had never noticed before. At the end of the path, he discovered a hidden cave. Inside the cave, there was a wooden chest, locked with a strange lock. To his surprise, the key fit perfectly. When Tom opened the chest, he found a book filled with stories about kindness, courage, and friendship. Each page had a lesson that made him think deeply about life. From that day on, Tom realized that sometimes the most valuable treasures are not gold or jewels, but the lessons we learn along the way. The Book of Lessons. Tom couldn't wait to share what he had found with Sarah. Together, they sat under a big tree and started reading the book. The first story was about a kind-hearted farmer who helped everyone in his village, even when no one thanked him. The second story was about a brave knight who faced his fears to save a princess. Each story taught them something new about the world and themselves. One evening, while reading the book, Sarah asked, "Why do you think the key led us to this book instead of real treasure?" Tom thought for a moment and replied, "Maybe because the lessons inside are more important than any gold or jewels. They help us become better people." The two friends continued reading the book every day. They learned about the importance of teamwork, honesty, and perseverance. They also discovered that sometimes the greatest adventures are the ones we have inside our own hearts. Reflections on the journey. As days turned into weeks, Tom and Sarah realized how much they had grown from their adventure. They understood that the key wasn't just a physical object. It symbolized the idea of curiosity and exploration. By following the key's path, they had uncovered truths about themselves and the world around them. Tom remembered the times when he almost gave up. If I hadn't listened to Sarah, I would have missed out on all these amazing stories, he admitted. Sarah nodded. And if we hadn't kept looking, we wouldn't have found the cave or the book. Sometimes the hardest part is continuing when things don't work out right away. Their journey reminded them of the power of friendship. Working together, they were able to solve problems and overcome challenges. They also learned that asking questions and staying curious can lead to incredible discoveries. Life lessons. The book taught them several important lessons. Life lessons. The book taught them several important lessons. 1. Kindness matters. Helping others, even without expecting anything in return, creates a positive impact. 2. Courage is important. Facing your fears allows you to grow stronger and achieve great things. 3. Friendship is valuable. Having someone by your side makes tough situations easier to handle. 4. Perseverance pays off. Even when things seem impossible, persistence can lead to success. These lessons stayed with Tom and Sarah long after they finished reading the book. They applied them to their daily lives, becoming kinder, braver, and more resilient individuals. The end of the adventure. One sunny afternoon, Tom and Sarah decided to leave the book in the cave where they had found it. Let someone else discover it and learn from its stories, Sarah suggested. Tom agreed. This way, the adventure continues for others. They walked back to the village, feeling proud of what they had accomplished. Their journey had changed them in ways they never imagined. They were no longer just two kids exploring the forest. They were adventurers who had uncovered the true meaning of treasure. Final thoughts. Tom often thought about the key and the lessons it had brought into his life. He realized that the key represented more than just an object. That it symbolized the importance of curiosity, determination, and friendship. Through their adventure, he learned that the greatest treasures are not material possessions but the experiences and knowledge we gain along the way. Sarah echoed this sentiment. We may not have found gold or jewels, But we found something far more valuable. Wisdom and understanding. She smiled at Tom. And isn't that worth more than anything? As the sun set over the village, Tom and Sarah promised to always stay curious and continue exploring the world around them. They knew that every new day held the potential for discovery, and they were ready to embrace whatever came their way. And so, their adventure came to an end. But their journey through life was just beginning.